Well, hi. It's been a really long time since I just actually sat down at the camera by myself and did a proper vlog, so here we are. My room is a total disaster, and I think it kind of reflects how much of a mess my life is right now. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I am sick. I woke up on Tuesday with a 101-degree fever and I was really upset, and I've done a combination so far of sweating it out, sleeping, and having ramen for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So the amount of sodium in my body is a little bit concerning. Some YouTubers at the end of the month make kind of like a favorites video, and that's kind of what I'm gonna do. I'm almost caught up with YouTube stuff, and one thing I've really been enjoying this month is The Good Stuff. It's something made by Wheezy Waiter and a bunch of his friends, and it's kind of like a documentary style. I just watched the Airplanes Week, which I think was posted a couple weeks ago actually, but this week I think they're doing like Rockstar Lifestyles or something this week, which I haven't started watching yet. But anyway, I really have been enjoying the Airplanes Week one. There's a lot of things you didn't think about that topic, and it kind of does a multifaceted approach. There's viewer responses about their plane stories, and there's history in terms of the Wright brothers, and there's stuff about fear of flying and paper airplanes, and it's just really cool. Totally recommend it. If you haven't seen it, go watch it right now. It is so good. Another thing that is so good is this book that I just read, Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close by Jonathan Safran Foer, I think is how you say it. They made a movie of it a couple years ago, and I have not seen the movie yet, but the book is just absolutely fantastic. There's pictures in the book, and it goes with the stuff. Some of the pages just have one sentence on them, and sometimes it continues for a few pages, so it looks really long, but things like this really break it up, and a lot of the writing is really choppy and stream of consciousness almost, and it's just really interesting and very human, and I really like it. I basically have recommended this to every person I've come across since I've read it. I made my sister read it and she loved it. I'm trying to make my boyfriend read it, and he's not a big reader, so he's starting to, and he really likes it so far, but he's not a big reader, so he's not really getting very far in it. But I really love it, and I really want you guys to all read it because I just love it so much, and I want you to get the same joy out of it that I did. On my Goodreads, I hardly ever rate a book 5 stars because I always feel like there's something it could improve upon, and I'm pretty sure I rated this one 5 stars, so that says a lot for me that I just loved it that much. Another thing I've been loving recently is nectarines, and it's weird to put a fruit on this list because this is a lot of like media and things I'm enjoying, but oh my gosh, I ate 2 nectarines in like 15 minutes about an hour ago, and I feel kind of sick now, but oh my gosh, nectarines are so good, and they're in season right now, and I love nectarines. If you don't know what a nectarine is, I guess some people might not. It's kind of like a peach, but it's hairless, so if the hair on peaches kind of weirds you out, you might like nectarines better. I think it's like the love child of peaches and plums, or maybe it's peaches and something else, but it's kind of like a peach. It's more like a peach than anything else. I had graduation early in the month, and then I had my birthday right after that, so I have a lot of like presents in my room, and that's half the mess, and I just haven't had time to clean it all up. But there are a few things that I wanted to mention. The first is that I have this balloon sitting in my room, this one right here, and I bought this on, I think, June 1st for my graduation party, and it is still flying. I don't know what's in it, possibly magic. We bought 2 balloons, a blue one and that silver one you just saw, and the blue one fell over after about, I think, a week or maybe 5 days, something like that, and that one is still going strong, and I'm just gonna keep it and see when it deflates because, honestly, it's magic. That's the only possible explanation. After graduation, I had my birthday on the 11th, so happy birthday to me, woo, 17. And there are 2 notable presents. Actually, one is a card and one is a present. I hate greeting cards. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I absolutely hate greeting cards with a passion. They're always really dumb, either because they're overly sentimental, and it's like, why didn't you write this to me if you really feel this way? Like, I don't really understand why somebody else needs to write a sentimental, sappy card, because how do they know that that's exactly how you feel? Anyway. Or they're really dumb because they're stupid, like stupid humor, and I'm not into stupid humor. So I don't like greeting cards, but my friend got me the best card I have ever received. It says "Baby's Here," and it's like a baby card, like congratulations on your baby being born. And it says "How wonderful" on the inside. It says "Congratulations," and then my friend wrote "On your birth," and then it says "Happy graduation" and "Happy birthday, love you, love Holly." And she printed out a picture of a baby, and then she put my face on it from one of my Facebook pictures of graduation, and It's perfectly sized, and it's like literally the greatest thing. I opened it, I actually laughed at it for probably maybe 5 minutes. This is so great. Like, could we just talk about this for a minute? It's my face graduating on a baby. And it's especially great because, as you know, I'm young in my group because I skipped a grade and she also skipped a grade. So we both get kind of called babies. Like, we're just younger than the other people in our social circles. And so that's kind of a play on it. My friend Holly, who gave me that card, also gave me this. I can't even lift it. It's a yard of popcorn. It's 3 feet. Popcorn kernels. Look at this. Look at this thing. It takes up the entire frame. Oh my god. And, I mean, I'm not a big popcorn eater, but this thing will probably last me my entire life. And it is so heavy. Like, I feel like I should do, like, lift weights with it. Like, I could just do this and I would get buff by the end of the summer, assuming I don't eat it. Last thing. You know I don't really watch movies, but I've been starting to get better. I'm starting to watch movies. Yesterday I saw Monsters University, which, if you have not seen it, you need to go see it right now. It was so good, and it was a prequel to Monsters, Inc. I thought it was good on its own, so like you wouldn't have to see Monsters, Inc. to understand and appreciate Monsters University. However, it had enough self-referential humor that if you had seen Monsters, Inc., you got even more out of the prequel. So I thought it was really fantastic. It was really well done. I went in with high expectations, so I expected to be disappointed, and I wasn't disappointed. It lived up to and possibly exceeded my expectations. I feel like I needed to just talk to you and tell you what's been up with me because I haven't really been present in the last few weeks. I shouldn't start a tangent, but I'm about to. It's weird because I've both been neglecting all my friends and also I've been extremely busy because I haven't been neglecting all my friends. So I've been having a lot of social obligations and that's made me super busy and that's caused me to throw some friends kind of under the bus. Not under the bus, but just kind of ignore some friends because I'm doing things with other friends. And so it's both a good thing that I've had this ridiculously crazy month and a bad thing because I haven't been able to balance very well, but I've also been enjoying the social obligations that I have been committed to and I've been doing. So yeah, it's been a fun month. It's been a crazy month. I really, really need to clean my room. I actually haven't cleaned my room in a month. Like, basically since prom, I have not cleaned my room. And it's getting a little bit out of control at this point. I'm amazed you can even see the floor. That's like the one, see the floor right there? That's the one clean spot, and that's where my door opens. So that tells you something. Yeah. Okay, bye. I'm so hot. I'm also so cold. I have to walk on my bed because there's actually no room on my floor, but it's really dangerous, and so I'm gonna fall.